Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me, and you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here with lonely, and we would love you to join us for a ride. You've been through 20 long, frightful nights. You've seen their faces, felt all their prides. You know our show is so far from over. And Freddie told us you're an organ donor. All eyes are on you. We can walk you through all that fantasy, learn what you've gone through. We can teach you to love naturally. You thought the nightmares and the big is ready. We're all still right here. So let's get funny. We're feeling festive. Join the party, we'll try hard not to bite. Anger is restless. Don't hold it against us, we're alright. The fun is starting. A celebration that lasts eternally. I'm always watching, because somebody powerful murdered me. We'll be found down deep underground. What have I done to deserve this damnation? Who knows if you're the one to blame? 'Cause we don't even know your name. But you're here now, and we've got temptations. We're only playing, just wanted to make a few new friends. You plan on staying. When you're with us, the party never ends. You might look at me and think you're going crazy. I lost it long ago, you're my own baby. Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me, and you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here with lonely, and we would love you to join us for a ride. Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me, and you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here with lonely, and we would love you to join us for a ride. You've been through 20 long, frightful nights. You've seen their faces, felt all their prides. You know our show is so far from over. And Freddie told us you're an organ donor. All eyes are on you. We can walk you through all that fantasy, learn what you've gone through. We can teach you to love naturally. You thought the nightmares and the big is ready. We're all still right here. So let's get funny. We're feeling festive. Join the party, we'll try hard not to bite. Anger is restless. Don't hold it against us, we're alright. The fun is starting. A celebration that lasts eternally. I'm always watching, because somebody powerful murdered me. We'll be found down deep underground. What have I done to deserve this damnation? Who knows if you're the one to blame? 'Cause we don't even know your name. But you're here now, and we've got temptations. We're only playing.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we are back for a HOH episode of Big Brother here on this lovely Sunday. Good Lord, what a week we have in this house happening. We are going to be going over spoilers tonight. Tonight is a spoiler night for sure. I'm not going to say it right away because the episode will begin shortly. But oh my gosh, do we have a whole lot to talk about. I'm hoping that this edit is all of our dreams come true because this should have been a 90-minute episode. We don't have a 90-minute episode. That's okay. But, oh, is this working? Yes. Okay, we don't have a 90-minute episode. I really wish we had one for all that's going on tonight, but we will see as we go how this all plays out because we missed it the other night. We had some of it. We had some feeds. We lost some feeds. We had some more feeds, and we'll see how it all plays out here tonight. I don't know what we're getting in this hour, but I hope we're getting the full scope of our new HOH. I'm pretty excited. We have some votes to discuss as well that we are deeply concerned about. And we have a little bit of Rachel Riley playing a game that I think people aren't clocking that she's playing today. And we will talk about all of this in each of our commercial breaks as well. I think we are going. Yep. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I'm sad about Adrian, but here we are. We're back to it. Also, we all agree that Will did actually win that blockbuster. But he didn't understand the rules and he wrote the wrong number. A hard watch. Will got it right, but he did not get the rules. Why would you say in the beginning of the episode that a power is unleashed? Okay, that's a wild thing to do because there's only one power left. We know about Zax, but... Lauren, stop crying. This was entirely your fault. Oh, Kelly. I didn't want to beat him, but you did, so I don't... Oh yeah, she spent the week being like, I tried to lowball it so that Adrian would win. She's so full of crap. Oh, but she did say I would have thrown it if I knew Adrian didn't have the votes. But I don't think she tried to, is the point. If she would have, she didn't get the chance. Oh, good. They're showing Ava making her move. we could not force Lauren to break a tie. You could have. I wish they showed more of that. Ava did more of with them in the yard and everything. That was a really big move on her part. I wish they showed more, but also, they better not sugarcoat a certain someone going off on a certain someone else. Ooh. And he said, "Do you hate me?" Kelly said, "Kinda." Oh, she really was upset. I thought she was kind of faking it a bit. Kelly is right, you know, in this situation, even though she's nuts, she's right. Adrian must be going crazy somewhere. I really thought he was going to beat her. It's true. Kelly is winning them. But they said this week, they were like, Kelly's won 5 or 6 comps. It's 2. 3. It's weird that Keanu went so hard at Jimmy this week when he should be going up at Vinny after that. Keanu saving the princess in the ivory white tower, and Lauren runs by, and it's like, "Ah." This edit needs to move faster. Let's go. Okay, yeah. So Keanu went back to Vinny, and he doesn't trust him, but then he's gonna target Jimmy this week. Well, Vinny, you're being kind of a pushover. Okay, good. He's like, I'm laying it on thick. I was like, that's a lot of crying, Vinny. I just. They really are making it look like Keanu has power in this house. And I hate to say it, but he might if this week goes a certain way. This is like the first times we've seen Riley on the TV show. And we know why, but. I'm pretty sure this is the first time the audience has like met Riley. Kelly, how do you know that he's never lied to you? I don't hate the setup of this edit. I think it's a good edit to show where everyone's at going into this HOH. Kelly got mad and called Vinny a weasel. That's really funny. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay, so lots to go over. This is going to be a spoiler conversation. We always do spoilers at the commercials. If you do not want spoilers, check on out. But we're pretty low on viewership tonight, so I feel like we'll be all right. So as we know, upcoming is this HOH. And then the HOH that also gets flipped over. I'll still remain a bit vague. But we have a couple different things that are happening in the house this week that really suck. First of all, we can't tell if Kat likes Riley, but even if she did, the way he stares at her, the way he always is like petting her, the way he speaks to her is one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Like, truly, I think people really think there's a showmance happening here. But, well, first of all, I mean, the actual definition of a showmance was just using each other to get to the end and not actually being together. But that has changed over time, so fine, it's a showmance. But this is beyond creepy, and the way Riley is with her. I love you, Catherine. Kat, you're the only reason I want to be in here. Kat, I just want to save you. Kat, and then just boring his eyes into her at all times. Granted, she does stay by him a lot. She doesn't leave, but I wonder if she feels she should strategically. Maybe she does like him. Maybe she likes the attention. It's a bit strange and confusing. But regardless of how Kat feels, the way he is with her is not appropriate. And it's also, Taryn Armstrong pointed out this morning on our HAP that it's kind of, he's putting on her an image of what he wants a woman to be. He doesn't like Kat. He doesn't care about Kat. He cares about an idea that he's created in his head that Kat is, and you've never actually heard him ask her any personal information about themselves, whether they have anything in common. What is, I think Taryn said, you know, one of the, they were like, what's your favorite movie, you know? Mike was on this morning. He said, what's your favorite movie? What do you like to do in your free time? Like, it's true, and it's ridiculous because he doesn't actually know her. He's just projecting onto her, and it's weird. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about in this first commercial break here. I don't know if there's much more time, but that bothers me. It drives me a bit nuts. So I will say, that is a problem that I feel like needs to be watched over. It is funny how Rachel is like all in for this showmance, and you can't tell if it's so genuine or if she's being smart with Riley. Rachel had a moment today that I'll talk about, I think, in the next break. Rachel had a really great moment today where she was crying and saying one thing about her relationship and all these things, but I'm pretty sure she's playing the person she was talking to. But we'll get to it. We are coming back now. And it's balance beams. But there's some kind of catch with the buttons and stuff. Because at some point somebody pulled somebody else and blah, blah, blah. So. They had to choose their little teams. Listen, I was just talking at the group chat about this, and I missed a little bit of the rules. But it won't matter eventually. Oh, okay. It's the second round. Got it. So Kelly didn't get picked, but she automatically advanced. So she has a shitty social game, so she got to round 2. Okay. Hit. Oh, this is tough. Oh, Zach. Zach, why are you walking? Oh, it's one at a time. I see. Okay. That sucks. If you go first, the others have the chance to then know what time they need to one up you. I've always hated that. I think they said Keanu flew through this, which is so shocking. Usually the bigger guys don't do well with that. He's got a long gait. Ooh, I think it's Keanu. All right, this game's interesting. I'm curious to see how we're doing spoilers or commercials. Riley ends up winning this. I'm very interested. Okay, as to something that Rachel did today. So Rachel pulled a really interesting move today. At first, people were confused about what the hell she was talking about, and then it started to kind of make sense, but kind of not. So Rachel heard that Mickey's choice was Jimmy, that Jimmy was going to go up, and Rachel wants Vinny up on that goddamn block. Rachel went in there, and they did not have a genuine conversation. But Rachel was saying you should put up Ava. But we were realizing she didn't mean Ava, she meant herself. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a rules thing that you can't essentially try to self-evict in the house, so she had to use another name. I was very confused about why she was using Ava's name in that situation. It was weird. But she was essentially telling Mickey, I heard that I'm going to be the vote. You're going to keep me around till jury and then send me home first, so I'm the first member of jury, and I don't want to do that because, again, she kept saying Ava, 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 but she's saying I don't want to do that because I'll miss my family and I don't want to just sit around that whole time in jury when I have a family and a life at home. And she really sobbed about it, and you were like, damn, Rachel, like, don't give up like that. But she got Mickey's guard down and then started making points about how she wouldn't be the one to send Jimmy home and that Vinny was the snake. She might have started pushing the house towards Vinny instead of Jimmy. Shouldn't be Jimmy at all. Should have been Kat, get Riley out of this house, but it is what it is. Mickey sending Riley home when he won the HOH would be a boss-ass move. I don't know why she's not doing it, but we have time still. Even no matter who she puts up, we still have time if he doesn't win the blockbuster, but they'll decide what they decide. But Rachel did that, and I think she started shifting the house towards Vinny. And people started acting kind of like Rachel was being, defeatist and stuff. But Brennan went on, what's the chat that they have with RHAP now? Chat BBC, Chat BCC. And Brendan said, my girl's there to play. She knows I wouldn't want her going home at all. Let her cook. So I think she's making the move towards Vinny, and that because she went in that diary room and came out all smiles, and I think she might have told them her whole plan in there and was happy with it. So I don't know. Again, Keanu with the let's go, let's fucking go. Male aggression is so wild in these things. You won. Exciting. Chill out. Let's go. Let's go. Dude. Damn. Keanu, Will and Ashley, Morgan and Mickey. Like, he's so... No to everything this man is. The fact that anyone's giving him attention this week in the HOH and allying with him after all these ways he's acting is crazy to me. Mickey. Rachel and Kelly were like, let's take Keanu. Did she get it? I don't think she did. Riley left! Rachel! Good for Rachel! To tag in the next member when we hit a button. So Rachel's gonna sabotage it. So he's gonna fall. Yeah. I have incredible coordination. It's too late. Ooh. It's all right, Ava. We love you so much. The way they all love Ava is so cute. Something happened in here where somebody grabbed somebody else and there was like drama about it, but it was something with Vinny, but 24. Good job, Zach. Damn. The hell does Riley do? Jimmy tried. Damn, Riley really flew through that. I can't believe Riley really flew through that, but all right. Well, so Riley has the HOH. Here we are. There's our HOH with Riley. Disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. And so now they'll enter into, I mean, this took hours. They better show quite literally everything that's about to happen and as much as did happen. We have 30 minutes, a little less, and I have, you know, all we need to do is show Riley moping a little bit. Oh, but we also have to see the investigation and everything. I'm really excited to see mostly how the girls trick him. If I'm honest, I'm really excited about it. And I want to see Riley's like immediate reaction because we didn't see that on feeds. It was several hours that the feeds were down. They finally came back up and Riley was just, you know, doing his thing. I'm just going to hang out. I'm just going to enjoy my time. And he was saying, like, I don't want to talk to anyone about noms tonight. I just want to go to bed. Blah, blah. And everybody was like, okay. And Vinny was over there groveling at Riley. Oh, my God. The way he just ass-kissed immediately was like, all right. And Ashley did, too. Ashley ran over and was like, oh. But I think, here's the thing. Now that we know, when the feeds came up and we watched them for a while, the power was already in play. So I think we all didn't realize we were watching the girls already doing what they needed to do in getting Riley to go, oh, Ashley seems pretty bubbly and confident right now. The others, you know, because the other girls were too chill. And I think they were up there being like, Ashley, make it happen. And then Rachel, too, and Jimmy were both like, yeah, no, I think it's her. Like, we didn't understand as viewers of the live streams that this was already in motion. So that's why everyone was acting a bit strange and a little calmer than we thought. And then the feeds went down for, oh my God, 4 hours. And then it was 4 something in the morning, 7:30, 7 something Eastern here, when they finally came back up again and we got to see the aftermath and Riley just crying and all that. So I'm excited to see how they play it here because we missed a lot of what actually happened. We also know that Riley lost his ever-loving shit on Mickey. And I want to see like the extent of that because he was all apologizing because, you know, I'm a good guy, I'm a good man, and I wouldn't normally do that, except that he did. So We'll see. I've had a terrible sinus headache that causes me to be very sick for a day and a half, so we've got our electrolytes in here. Are we back? No. Too many commercials. Come on. I'm excited to see Riley cry. Yeah, I'm very excited to see Riley cry. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm thrilled. Rachel. Oh, yeah, the guys. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Bro. Oh, this is amazing. The 3 women of color, just for the record. So they did, even before Riley and Keanu were saying that the power was possible. So Riley was thinking it was going to get used. But they did. Oh, that's right. They didn't know it was an HOH takeover. This is the problem. Okay. Jimmy. Ashley. Good, Jimmy. Good. Zach knew Mickey had it. Zach's good at this game. He really is. Also, this edit. Ashley was in on it. Like, the edit to make it look like nobody knows. Ashley knew. I love Rachel so much it hurts me. From 2010 to 2014. Here we go. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, so the edit makes it look a little less than it was. A lot of people knew. I mean, Zach knew. Riley knew at one point. Riley knew Mickey had it. Riley knew Mickey had it, and then they second guess and put it on Ashley. I think it's interesting that they edited Ashley out of that because she was part of like the acting and everything, and then so was Jimmy, and like a lot of people knew. Jimmy was lying and saying it was Ashley there. Ashley was trying to make it seem like it was her. Rachel had even said like, "I'm pretty sure it's Ashley." Riley, I think it's Ashley. Like they all did it, but still, this is really fun. Like, I wish that they had shown how it really was like all the girls and Jimmy, but that's okay. I'm excited to see like what the interrogation actually fucking looks like. And again, we need to see Riley actually lose his shit the way he did because he deserves that to be seen on TV. So, like, there needs to be consequences for certain actions. And if they edit it down, I'm gonna be unhappy. You know? All right. We're back. Oh, we're not. There was a little big brother stinger in the middle. Sting in the middle. I'm trying to think what else from this week. It's just one of those things where it's like Mickey has a shot at getting Riley out of the house on his HOH. That should just plain and simple be what it is. But her lack of trust in Morgan and her lack of trust in Jimmy, that's starting. Like, yes, they all get a little weird with each other, but she's gonna lose it. And like, that's the two alliances in the house are starting to fall apart, and now like the Bondish area alliance is starting to strengthen again, and it's very weird. And it's very weird how much Mickey is allowing Keanu and Riley to get into her head. It's disappointing, and I'm like, girl, no. Those men were crying and yelling. Keanu just said stuff for 3 hours and then got her all hyped, and then Riley went in and just sobbed. So and if Mickey does end up putting Jimmy or Vinny up, I hope they win the blockbuster so that she has trouble, because that's not a good decision. She should just straight up, it should be Kat. You need to stand. This house has a problem with standing by your alliances until you can't anymore. They're just always in every direction, and it's like, ugh. Why is the longest sect of commercials the one right before what we really want to see? Okay, we're back. It's true. Ava did not know. Ashley. Riley, are you stupid? You throw that little tantrum, Riley. They must be really scared of me, huh? No. Lauren clocked it, yeah. Yes, Riley, we all know you're going to know who it is. Keanu, we both know it's Ashley. Idiots. Ashley did a good job being like, oh, I'm nervous. Ah. Cat. on? Ooh. I They have not talked about that on the feeds. Nope, I didn't know that happened. So Kat does like him. At least a little. I just like, this is so funny. Zach knew. Yes, Zach. Oof. Ooh. Okay. Zach is. I think Zach could be one of the best players in the house, which is really wild. He's really good at this game, and he usually like if someone is shit talking someone and it's wrong, he'll be like, actually, it's just like XYZ, and you know. Even with Lauren, it's like Lauren's pretty clear that I don't think Lauren really likes him, but so he spends his time with her, he enjoys her, but he's not being freaking creepy like Riley. Although that was really surprising from Kat. That was like, damn. I don't know who to feel what for because, like, Mickey and Morgan can be so with the praying over the veto and like all that. Like, there's something strange there, and they had weird Bible conversations today, which were a bit odd. Mickey, this is not really reflective of my opinions, but Jimmy was asking about Adam and Eve, and Mickey basically called Eve like a hoe, and was like, yeah, the reason Eve got, the reason women have periods is because Eve was acting like a streetwalker. And I was like, Mickey, what? So I'm just like, is anybody a girl's girl in this house? Like, is anybody? And then, Ashley, she's just annoying. I love Rachel, but I think Ava. Ava for the win. I'm here for Ava. I want Ava to win this game. Everyone else is ridiculous. And I think I love Rachel too. Oh, I miss Adrian. I want my boy. My boy. This house is weird, man. Oh, God. Hilarious. All right, we're back. Let's do this. Let's bring it home. I love Keanu. It's Ashley. Okay. Riley was so sure. Oh, I love a weak man being dethroned. You were going to put her up, Riley. No, he cursed at her and shit, and we're not going to see that. Mind you all, this is 4:30 in the morning. It's bullshit that the show protected him like that. When we know that he was cursing in her face and yelling and all this stuff, like, unless that happens later. Mm-mm. That's shitty that they, what Mickey did rocks. Like, I love it. Hold on, wait. We need to do this. Yes! We love to see it. Go, Mickey. We're proud of you. But they should have shown what we understand was a heavy, terrible reaction from Riley. So. Oh! Them yelling at each other in the gym right there. We better see that shit on Wednesday. They would not tease that, I hope. Because they should not be defending him in that way. That shit was crazy. Okay, that was wild. I really hope that they show what happened with Riley there on the feeds. What happened when that we didn't see of him yelling at her like that on Wednesday. If they just show that muted clip, that would be some pretty ridiculous shit. I hope that it's Wednesday. I hope that they didn't just tease that and then not show it. I think men need to be held accountable when they speak to anyone the way that they do. I think it's important that, again, it's a white man who's yelling at a woman of color that way. I think that's significant because of the way that he has spoken about the women in the house, especially the women of color. And I don't think that's being dramatic at all. I think that's being incredibly truthful about the way that Riley acts and feels and what he reflects. I'm proud of Mickey. I think it's great. I think we have Mickey making a lot of emotional decisions now listening to Riley and Keanu and others, and I'm really hoping it doesn't go that way. We're thinking that it kind of shifted to Vinny, which again, it's not that it's not fun, but at least it's not one of her more direct allies, but it's one of Morgan's direct allies because she has that thing with Vinny and Zach. So it's going to be a really interesting week. That shit was crazy, and I really hope that we get that gym argument on Wednesday, because if we don't, the show is once again protecting not the best men, and that would be disappointing. But it would also be a bit of a par for a course of Big Brother. I love this show, but I don't love the way that they react when men act this way. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the edit, and then yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday with more. And on Wednesday we'll see the veto, which is its own interesting thing, and then we'll see how this is working with the renoms, because right now it's not looking great for Mickey, and I'm really hoping she kind of gets her shit together by tomorrow. This is so fun. I'm glad that we got this episode. That was so crazy. To what a night to have gone to sleep and woken up. We waited until about 4 a.m. 3 a.m. feeds came back up. We saw them for a little bit. Then they went down again until 7, 8 in the morning. And then when they came up, Mickey was HOH. That was wild to see. And it was a really fun night. So, all right. I will see you all Wednesday at 8 p.m. Join me then. And until then, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your Sunday.